Guys, welcome to Not So Soft Road. Today we're going to be doing a walkthrough of this 2024 Ram 1500 Rebel 5.7 V8 Hemi with e-torque. Incredible looking truck, very good stance, great color too. And here we got 33-inch Duratrack tires on 275 70/18s. Really good size, handle really well in wet conditions, mud conditions, dirt conditions, whatever you're in. Dual tailpipes in the back sound amazing with that V8. Tow hitch package. Tows about 12,000 pounds with this particular setup. Has a 392 rear end axle, helps with that. Do excuse the rain a little bit, it is raining outside. This one does not have the blind spot monitoring system, but it does have blind spot mirrors, which is super helpful. All right, go ahead. Pop the hood here. Show you guys this engine. Oh. Now, this is the Hemi V8. Here, a little e-torque electric motor here. It doesn't really do much, but I will say I have noticed it does help in a stopping situation. Makes it a little bit smoother than the last V8 I owned from Dodge. But 395 horsepower, 410 pound-feet of torque. Feels really good out of this engine. Now what's going to be interesting, this is the last year model for the V8. Starting next year they're going to an inline 6 Hurricane engine, the same ones that are in the Wagoneers. So it'll be interesting to see between horsepower, power off the line. I imagine the inline 6 is probably going to feel a little bit better off the line, but I'll try to get my hands on one of those for you so we can actually test that in the future. Now, this is kind of a mid-trim Rebel. You can see in the back right there, there's no bed lights, nothing like that. You can spec that out with this particular truck, but this one does not have it. We do have the power rear window right there. And lastly, I'd show you guys as well as we can here. Sorry if it's dark. It does have the Bilstein suspension. Taking it on some dirt roads. Sun's getting in this truck and it feels really good. Now, hopping into the inside. Alright, let's go ahead. Turn this on. Rebel logo right there. You can see right there I got about 387 miles on this truck. It's brand new. When I get a little bit more miles, I'm going to do some MVG tests. I'm hoping to do a tow test, so on and so forth. Let's pause that. We don't want none of that. That MPG number does concern me a little bit. I'll explain that in just a moment. But getting to this interior, leather wrapped steering wheel, feels really good. It's a good width. Feels good. Telescoping. Got your up, down. It's all nice. Cruise control settings, sound settings. You get your volume controls, music and stuff in the back. One touch up, down for the front. One touch down for the rear. The center stack so far, I mean, it's been fine. My only couple gripes is, and I don't know if other people have had this issue, the Uconnect system will not connect to my app. Working with the dealership right now. May give an update on that in the future. We'll see what happens with that. The other gripe, having Android Auto, and I know people are going to be Android Auto versus Apple CarPlay and everything else, but the Android Auto system only takes up this top part of the screen, and from what I've seen, the Apple CarPlay version takes up the whole screen. You have this 12 inches of landscape here, and it just seems so ill-used to be so puny way up here in the corner, and you have to pick out different widgets on the bottom. It can be helpful having the heated steering wheel and stuff, but I mean, you already have that button up here, you already have it here. Just seems kind of silly to have it down here too. Let's see, we have tow haul mode, trailer brake controller, super helpful. This particular one does have 4-wheel drive auto, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive low, and 4-wheel drive high. You have Ram's version of crawl control, cruise control, off-road cruise control right there, and the rear axle lock. All very helpful features. This one has your top storage, have my phone cable in there, bottom storage right there, and let me just, this is an absolutely insane amount of interior cargo room. It's been great. Up here we have sunglass holder. There's your control for the rear window, some lights, regular halogen for that, not too bad. Over here we have upper glove box, lower glove box, all very nice. Overall, an extremely comfortable, well thought out interior. Alpine sound system has been outstanding so far, and yeah, let's go ahead check out the back real quick. Now, I know I'm gonna get jokes at some point. I'm not very tall as it is. Every other auto reviewer likes to talk about their height and everything else. I'm only 5'6", 5'7" on a good day, and there is clearly miles of room for my legs back here with my seating position. Somebody even taller up here, up to 6.5 feet, I would still be well within any means. My kid's got a rear-facing child seat. I don't have it here yet, but that's just gonna fit in here absolutely no problem. So let's see here. Rear-facing vents. I love these cup holder positions. I do wish there was some USBs or something like that back here, but that's okay either way. We got side cup holders right here. So it's a fourth. I do wish, so the front has like foam cup holders. I wish the back had it too, for people who want to go back there to help any rattling or anything like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So that's the first walkthrough of this truck. This is my truck. We just got it a couple days ago. Hoping to break it in more. My plans for it are to turn this into an overlanding rig. So, you know, want to get a winch up front, some sort of rack system on the back, maybe rooftop tent. We'll go, you know, so on and so forth. But the point of this channel is I want to get this on some smaller trails, lighter trails, and work its way up by difficulty and see what needs to get done to get this truck to where it needs to be able to tackle pretty much anything I need it to do. If you guys got any recommendations for that, please let me know. I would love to hear them. And yeah, we got a couple other auto reviews coming for you from the DC Auto Show. That's here coming in the next month or so. And yeah, I appreciate you. Have a beautiful day. All right, y'all, so this is what I want to talk about with the MPGs. It's at 13.6. That's over the past 75 miles. And while it's expected with an off-road vehicle that you're not going to get incredible miles per gallon, what has me concerned is this number right here. This is the Monroney. 19 combined, 22 highway, 18 city. That's well off. 13.6 over the past 75-ish miles. I know other people have brought it up before and the issues with it. I'm interested to see as the engine breaks in though, and after we do a couple things, what happens to this MPG number. If there's any major difference with type of fuel or anything else, and we're gonna test a lot of that stuff out, but I just want to show you guys what I'm talking about.